So the final season of My Hero Academia has come out and it's not finished yet, but I do want to talk about it because I have some very interesting thoughts. For those of you who don't know, My Hero Academia is actually one of my favorite anime. I have a soft spot for My Hero Academia because I used to do streams and reviews week to week from about season 5 in the manga. So let's see what the My Hero fan has to say about this season, shall we? I've been a fan that's been a little bit critical of Bones when it came to season 5 and some fights here and there in season 6, but to be honest with you, they're doing the Lord's work with season 8. Before this season, I would have told you the best animated season is season 2 because what My Hero did with season 2 is actually set the bar for what Battle Shonen is. And my disappointment post season 4 even was the fact that Studio Bones, who basically set the standard of what top tier modern shonen was, had been gapped by Demon Slayer, by Chainsaw Man, by JJK. Just everyone was just coming in to gap My Hero. I'd say that Studio Bones is my favorite anime studio because they've done stuff like Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood, Darker Than Black, Kekai Sensen, Noragami, Soul Eater, so many more. So yeah, I expect a high level from this studio, but the fact that this season is finally an anime of the year potential winner is actually blowing my mind. And I won't lie, I went into this season a little bit skeptical because I don't really like the actual ending. I love how we got there, or maybe like how we got there, and I said, okay, this makes sense, but the actual ending I was a little bit torn on. But everything that Studio Bones has done has just elevated this whole series. They did well with their direction, the animation, the voice acting still top tier. The music by Yuki Hayashi is still top tier. I mean, look at episode 8 of this season, man. Oh my God. Hands down the best episode of the series, and my God, it just evoked everything that this series encapsulates, everything. So much so that this is the highest rated anime episode of the year. I mean, wow, My Hero, man, look at you go. But what's irked me is how people are now like, ooh, My Hero's actually good now. What? And I'm like, My Hero's been good. Like, even the complaints I'm saying, I'm not saying My Hero wasn't good, though. I'm saying it could have been better. For those people, I hope that when you go to a store and you actually have money, that your card declines and you're embarrassed while being there. I hope that when you open every soda can, that fizz just pops in your face. I hope that every time you get fries in any fast food place, it's cold as hell. I hope that every time you touch anything, you get a shock of static electricity, because I've been defending this show for ages, and now everyone's like, oh, it's actually good now? Like, what the hell? I used to have to defend this show for my life because people would be like, oh, but Deku cries. Like, I'm sorry, you flipping child. And there's been the rare few people who have actually given me constructive criticism of why they don't really like My Hero. And I can say, you know what, fair enough. But majority of you weebs, you just don't have sense for real.